We did a sketch 2 days ago where we were talking about alien gold digging myths, making fun of it. We did some other stuff on ancient aliens, that type of thing. But anyway, the point of the sketch was to make fun of the notion that, to add on to the notion of the ancient aliens and that kind of thing, and to make one about digging for gold. Now, the premise that was implied there is accurate in that the likelihood of an alien society seeking to go out into the galaxy, they've invented the ability to travel through space and warp space and come to Earth. If they can do that, they can go anywhere they want, mine anything they want anywhere in the galaxy. There's no reason to travel to Earth, puny little planet, middle of nowhere, just to make humans mine their gold for them. It just doesn't make sense. So I know it's fun speculative fiction, but it doesn't make sense for anyone to take that even remotely seriously, just like they shouldn't take Planet Naribu seriously either. Now, there's even a Wikipedia page on this Planet Naribu and gold thing. How did they get a Wikipedia page? And there's like all of these like supposed sources, and it's like, these aren't sources. The three original people that thought of all that stuff, they're not credible, so therefore you have no sources. It's fiction. But for some reason they've even had TVs and programs. It's not only Occam's razor and that kind of thing. It's also the notion that if we have enough of opinions spewing around the same opinion over and over again, it becomes sort of a theory and then a fact. Well, that's not the way it should really work in the universe. An opinion is still an opinion, a well-established fact being a slightly more learned or educational opinion. So yeah. So that's what's going on. And so yeah, there's nothing to the alien gold thing because, well, scientifically it doesn't make sense. Also, why would they want an earth mineral? Oh yeah, gee, it's a great conductor and stuff. They wouldn't. They just wouldn't. There's no reason they would want that. We think gold is cool and diamonds are cool, but aliens probably just say, oh, you know, it's a mineral, and diamonds are a mineral too, and they're also they're carbon. They wouldn't, you know, they're hard, but you know, they're carbon. You'll probably find that in the galaxy elsewhere. Considering the vast technologies you have to have a ship that even could go hyperspace, they would have that stuff readily available on the ship. They would have devices that can do like alchemy, which is a pseudoscience. They could have a machine that makes any gold pieces they might need. And it wouldn't be valuable to them, therefore. They would just say, oh, well, okay, go to the gold converter and replicate me some more. So there you go. So that was my little diatribe on the gold people. And no, the Great Pyramid was not a gold-making machine either. Philosopher's Stone. Ooh. The Great Pyramid was just a tomb that just happened to not get completely finished. Probably the pharaoh died before they could decorate it and put a tomb in it and all that stuff. And everybody thinks, oh, it's a conspiracy. Because as Mark's Cards just recently said, it's because they want to have an explanation for everything. They want to have a spiritual explanation for things that are just random chance. And yeah, that therein is strange. It's like, as Calcat also pointed out, you could have a religious society that says you have spiritual warfare just because you're having a bad day. Not necessarily. Why would the devil be interested in you? You know, it wouldn't. It would just be you could be having a bad day or get a cold or something. It has nothing to do with the spirits attacking you. Why would they care? Life is far too random for that. There's enough screwed up things in the world without having to worry about that stuff. So, live long and prosper. Star Trek's humanist view of the future is also silly, but why not? Roddenberry is probably was a little bit of a hippie in some ways, and probably thought, well, he didn't like hippies, but he had a lot of hippie ideas in there from his writers. And so he figured the world would be a utopia, become a Type 2 civilization. We discussed those earlier. There you go. Aliens are not after gold. And now, here's Clint Cowpoke.